Hello, hello. We have another chapter of the Saki spin-off Toki. They're in the middle of the game where Ryuka has decided to let her full powers out. She's playing seriously against Toki for the first time. Toki, angered and humiliated by the idea that Ryuka was going easy on her, that was just kind of treating her like a substitute for her hamster maybe, rather than a worthy rival at the mahjong table. But Rika is pretty insanely strong as a mahjong player, especially when she goes into this kind of tranced out mode. And I think that's what the rather ominous title of this chapter, which is Imperial Wrath, is referring to. My goodness. So, Rika in a pretty good situation. She's got full Chi-Itsu lined up. Looks like she's just in Tenpai for the pair of the 8 So, which is just absurd. She could even try to transition this hand into the green, all-green Yakuman. I don't know, that's probably unwise. Chi-Itsu is already such a ridiculously strong hand. She does the green dragon as well, of course, because she's blessed by the tiles. Normal thing would be to discard Hatsu, right, but Yoko-chan is waiting on Hatsu. Hatsu is a Dora, and cut the 8 So, which would make the hand a lot worse, going from Chi-Itsu to Honitsu, but in this sort of situation, when Hatsu is such a live tile, and 8 So, you can kind of judge that it's a little safe right now. Couldn't Hatsu allow her to keep her shape in this Dora? Yeah, the Dora makes it better. And then she's in Hatsu, wait. Sure. What are you gonna do? Shimizu Dani-san. What will Ryuka do? Everyone is so intimidated by her dead eyes. So flat. These ominous concentric circles that are a little uneven, a little like wobbly almost. Giving the sensation that they're kind of pulsing and fraying during her stare. But Toki doesn't care. Toki's still revved up. She's Doki Doki mode. I'm gonna cut a save tile like it was nothing. Wow. She cut hard. She reduced her hand's value quite significantly here by cutting the 1 So. Meaning that her 2 copies of the runs is no good, and so on and so forth. Well, unsheet 10 from Buyman if she tries it herself. Alright. So everyone else just kind of getting through their hands. Toki, again, of course, a little more lively than everyone else. I don't know what she's thinking now. I can't read her at all. This is Rika-chan being serious. Are you having fun? Ah, now this is an interesting question. Toki, I think, underestimated just how scary it was going to get when Ryuka played seriously. She thought that it would be kind of the same flavor as a normal game, I think, except you know, more difficult, like, but that they would still be laughing and chatting and going, ah, shucks, and what have you. But no, Ryuka is like so far gone now. So I think it's very reasonable that Toki asked this question. Is this even fun for her? Was the reason that she was holding off not just for my own sake, but for hers as well? That maybe she enjoys mahjong more when she doesn't take it so seriously, when she's just kind of having a casual match. But of course, this is kind of at odds with how Saki normally depicts mahjong. Mainline Saki, of course, has the most iconic line of the whole series, probably, where Saki says, "Isn't this fun?" when she's up against Kodomo. That's her name, right? And it's like the most brutal mahjong match ever. Nobody can get into Tenpai. She's winning by last tile over and over again, which is just so brutally exhausting. And Saki's like, isn't this fun? Mahjong is so much fun. And it's like, this is, I guess, the attitude that the series is trying to espouse. Is that no matter how intense it gets, no matter how unforgiving and harsh mahjong is, it's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be having fun in the end. Ooh, so it looks like she's back into Tenpai. She's narrowly dodging all sorts of winning hands. Winning other players' winning tiles wasn't just for defense. Ooh! She's in Tenpai for Yakuman. For green, all green Yakuman. Don't be jealous of what you don't have. Make the most of what you do have and be happy. So they say. There's too much difference between what we have. This is the first time our long-suffering Mahjong Club Bucho has realized the true gulf between her and Ryuka. Ryuka being crowned in this really intricate imaginary scene. Very, very cool. And she's just looking on in the distance. Yes, that's right. That absurd suggestion I made, that with just a few swaps you could transition into the all-green Yakuman hand. Which, of course, if you don't know, that means you can only use So tiles and Hatsu tiles, the green dragon. But you can't use any of the So tiles that have red ink on them. So 9 So, 5 So, 7 So, I think, all have one of the bamboo colored red. I think 9 has 2 of them colored red. And it's just for kind of readability, I think. But, you know, just as a fun little Easter egg, not that people are actually supposed to be going for this hand or anything, you're not allowed to use those. So that's why she's discarding the 5 So, I believe. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Yep, another 8 So. Ryu So. So I think this hand is also called just Green Dragon, but it's like a different use of Green Dragon than Green Dragon to refer to the Hatsu tile. So it fits with her name, you know, because she's draconic, the Ryu. So yeah, that's an incredibly strong hand. It's going to be very, very, very hard for anyone else to win, given that she just Yakuman'd. What a rare Yakuman too, a beautiful Yakuman. One that I would be so shocked if I ever got to see in real life. Or even in like a game or something, anything besides manga. It's so unlikely. It's so strong, but it's so beautiful. I like this. So I love kind of the balance that Saki series use in kind of dynamic posing for finishing hands and stuff. And then just this kind of like you return to the reality of the table and it feels like there's just this great, I don't know, like you just kind of suddenly comprehend the true ramifications of the situation anew. So here we see Ryuka posing majestically with her hand in front of her. And then it cuts to just I'm sitting around the table. And what's her face here is standing up in shock. But like, you know, it's not it's nothing crazy happening. Nothing unreal. Yakuman. Ryuka-chan gets 35,000 points with the Richi sticks. Yakuman. Yakuman. Toki comes over to shake her hand. So impressed with this Yakuman. This might be the first Yakuman of Toki. Not sure. That hurt, but you're awesome, Ryuka-san. But we see now Ryuka's perspective. Things look a little unreal. I wonder when it started. When I raised my concentration to the maximum from the warmth and coldness of the people around me, and their breaths and heartbeats, as if I could see them. Ooh, so that's what she's seeing here. The redness, this dark color, being the thermal energy radiating from people. Being a good girl is my specialty. So because I've always wondered about the feelings, worried about the feelings of people around me. How ironic. She slaps Toki away. Whoa. Get back to your seat and throw the dice already. I'll finish this one next round. The dealer, aren't you? Foo, 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 foo. Oh my gosh. And it's like, yeah, she seems really full of herself. This seems like a bold statement, but she almost seems to be saying it with a sense of like tragedy, you know, as if she as well can only witness this horror, this rampage. And I wonder, like, so to me, I'm quite excited because I think I can see where this is going. When we see Ryuka play in modern Saki, it's not with this level of kind of demonic concentration. It's not with this level of detachment and alienation from all the things she cares about. And one of the reasons that that's the case, one of the things that kind of keeps her you know, alive, keeps her in the moment, is her connection to Toki, right? So right now, you know, it seems like she's kind of miserable playing Mahjong at this level. But we know the solution to that. We know that it's going to be solved by a deepening connection with Toki. This is beautiful, isn't it? I love that they can kind of take plot elements, things implied from both mainline Saki and the spin-off, such that us super fans can kind of extrapolate the truth, that we can deduce what's going to happen, and then we get this wonderful Yuri anticipation. The strongest, most beautiful sense of anticipation of all is when you're waiting for that Yuri plotline to just fully bloom. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's what it's all about. In the end, this isn't just a Mahjong series. This is a Yuri series. There's no denying it. Okay. So she plops back down. She can't say anything to Ruka in this state. This is hopeless. She's different from us. Too different. The first Yakuman I've won for myself. How boring. I can't even enjoy winning a Yakuman. It doesn't matter what I do. It's all useless. When we played against Yoko-chan, I thought playing for myself was fun. It's only an illusion that Toki-chan showed me. In the end, there must be something wrong with me. And this is pretty cool. This is the sort of crisis that we've really not encountered very much in Saki before. A crisis of fun, a crisis of motivation. Not just in terms of, you know, who am I playing for? What does this tournament mean to me? But is playing Mahjong at all fun? Do I actually just even enjoy anymore sitting here and playing these tiles? And it's one that we have encountered in some of the more kind of dramatic and beautiful moments in this series. I think again here we're going to get quite a satisfying resolution. Playing Mahjong with all my strength and enjoy it, I knew this was impossible from the beginning. If I did that, soon they'd all be dead. Limitless points create a feeling of emptiness. And she already has another Yakuman in progress here. 3 out of 4 concealed triplets that you would need to make this hand a Yakuman. And the rest of her hand, you know, there's no pairs or anything, but within 3 draws, she can be in Senpai for yet another Yakuman. Insane. Insane! And I think that's what's going to happen. So let's look forward to it. It'll be another month or so, but I'm really enjoying this series. I think as long as they keep leaning into these Yuri elements, I'm going to be happy. Okay, that's all for now. Bye-bye.